Hello beautiful people, welcome to another video. Welcome if you are new here and welcome back if you were a subscriber. Today we are talking all about my locks. It's been 3 years of this wonderful lock journey. It's been hard at times, it's been really good at times, and we're just going to talk all about it. And at the end of my little update, I am also going to do a compilation of my lock journey completely from start to present day. So let's just get straight into it. So one of the very first lessons I've had within my lock journey is definitely reducing how much I retwist. I may have said this in a couple other previous videos, but when I first started my lock journey, I was retwisting every 4 weeks and I was very consistent with that. I think I even used to have calendar reminders. That's how serious I was. And then eventually I started to let go of the idea that my locks had to be neat to be presentable. And I started to slowly embrace no retwist styles. And honestly, I believe that because I've reduced how much I retwist, my scalp is a lot healthier. It's less tender in some cases. Maybe not all the time because I'm guilty. I don't always separate my locks. I'm not the best with it, but I try. Do you know what I mean? We try and make it work. And I have really started to adjust and feel more connected to the natural flow of my locks and not always try and strive for perfection. It's really easy to look online and think that you need to retwist all the time, and then there are all these magical other lock rules that simply don't exist when you really and truly think about it. Do whatever you want to do in whatever way it works for you, and that's what I've learned with retwisting. So now I retwist every 2 to 3 months and I am blessed because I think my hair has thanked me for that exact reason. So this year I've definitely come out of my comfort zone while styling my locks. Yes, right now it looks very basic, but that's just because I'm filming. But generally I have tried or started to try so many new styles. And you know, buns are my go-to style. I love a good no retwist bun or ponytail. It's just sensational. It always does the job. But I've started to introduce twists, and you know, as I move into year 4 of this wonderful journey, I really want to focus on no retwist styles and try and let go, like I just said, about the idea of constantly having to have perfect locks and that has to equal it being retwisted. Yeah, we're done with all of that right now. If you had to ask me what my favorite hairstyle is with my locks, I will always tell you it's a no retwist messy bun. I already have a video up on my channel of how I style my locks into a messy bun with no retwist. That or just a regular ponytail, those two are my go-tos, and I don't think I will ever steer away from them. I think there's just something about it that was great. And to be honest, when I was a loose natural, I loved the slick back. Me and slick backs were like this, 1 and 2, always together, I'm telling you, always together. So I am genuinely at the point now where I lean on that the most when I don't want to over manipulate my hair. But I'm now at the point where I just want to try something new, you know, and I'm hoping with, you know, the length that I get and the maturity of my hair, I can do that. So I'm really excited. Now let's talk about lock maturity. Are my locks fully mature? Not yet, but I think I'm getting there. The ends of my locks have just started locking up and you can see that in the texture, but I still think year 4 is where my locks will truly start settling into that mature look, and I'm really excited to see those changes. The length of my lock have honestly been an amazing thing to admire and like just track throughout my journey. But some of the styles that I used to do in my starter lock phase do not hit the same now. And it was really sad to realize that. It was really sad to realize that it's just not gonna be the same as where I started. I've had to adjust to find styles that complement my length, and it's been a really interesting transition, but I'm embracing it. Slowly but surely, I'm embracing it. I wish I could just get used to it immediately, but I think as my locks grow, I have to also adapt and realize that certain styles just don't work. But I'm excited to try new and different and unique styles that really complement the length of my locks at the moment. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or my room: dyeing my locks, hair dye, all of that good stuff. This year in year 3, I've stuck to mostly dyeing my locks black. If you've watched some of my previous lock journey videos and also this one, you will see that I've had a skunk stripe, a red skunk stripe. I started off my lock journey with dyed hair as well. My ends were bleached, and then over time I just started dyeing my hair black, and that's all I was comfortable with. at the time. And now fast forward to year 3, I've just kept it black and I'm comfortable with it being black. I'm still debating whether to switch it up, but for now, black is just so practical when I'm doing things like hairstyles that need extensions, like a lock knot bob or a curly bun, which I did for my traditional engagement, for example. I was able to do those styles because my hair was black. I was able to match my hair to the extensions, and that was great. Another elephant in the room is flat locks. Let's talk about it. I've got a lot of them, and honestly, it doesn't bother me anymore. I have come to accept, and in the earlier days of my journey, I used to obsess with my flat locks, and I used to actually think that my flat locks were just a terrible sight, if I'm honest with you. And because it didn't look perfect and it didn't look like what was around on the internet, I actually kind of felt quite sad, if I'm honest, and I felt like I had even let myself down. But I think I've come to the point now where it's just a reality of having thicker locks, and I think the majority of people that have thick locks have flat locks, and maybe even smaller locks. You might have that too. Let me know in the comments if that's you. But I actually think it adds a lot of character to my hair and it becomes uniquely mine. So you kind of got to weigh up the pros and cons, and obsessing over flat locks isn't going to get me anywhere. And as soon as I realized that, I just let go, and I'm so happy with them, honestly. Looking back over the past 3 years, this journey has been nothing more than incredible, honestly incredible. It's taught me patience, a lot of self-acceptance, if I'm honest, and how to truly just go with the flow rather than try and control whatever is happening. But enough talking, let's just look how far I've come. Here's a visual compilation of my lock journey so far. So thank you so much for watching and being a part of my lock journey. If you are on a lock journey too, drop a comment and let me know where you're at and what you've learned. I'd love to hear it. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and share if you found this interesting or helpful. It's up to you. See you next time. Bye.